Daisy was a creature of kindness, with a shimmering silvery tail that glowed faintly in the dark, and a voice as soft as the gentlest ripple of the sea. She loved nothing more than swimming through the ocean, her fin swaying gracefully, while she hummed a melody that seemed to lull the fish to sleep or coax the seaweed to sway in time. Daisy's home was a cozy little cave beneath a coral reef, where the walls were adorned with shells that shimmered like rainbows. Inside, she kept a collection of treasures she had gathered from the ocean floor: pearls, shiny pebbles, and glowing jellyfish lanterns that lit her home with a warm, golden light. But Daisy's favorite treasure was her ability to guide her friends through the magical underwater world, helping them find the most comforting treasures to ensure everyone slept peacefully beneath the ocean's blanket of stars. One particular evening, as the moon hung full and bright in the sky above, casting a silver path across the water, Daisy swam through the quiet ocean. The waves cradled the sea creatures in their arms, and the fish drifted lazily, their scales catching the moonlight and sending tiny bursts of glitter through the water. Daisy hummed her lullaby, and the ocean seemed to hum along with her, until she heard something unusual, a faint, unfamiliar sound. "Hello," Daisy called softly, her voice echoing through the water. "Is anyone there?" The sound didn't come again, but Daisy felt a gentle tug on her curiosity. She swam a little farther, the water growing a bit darker and deeper, until she spotted something glowing in the distance. It wasn't a fish, nor a shell, nor anything she had ever seen before. It was a soft, pulsing light, like the heart of a jellyfish, but bigger and steadier. Daisy tilted her head, her fin resting lightly in the water, and wondered, what could that be? As she floated there, the light began to take shape, a gentle, swirling mist that seemed to call to her. And then, just as she was about to investigate, she heard the faintest sound of a voice, singing a song she didn't recognize. It was a melody so soft and sleepy that it made her eyelids feel heavy, but it also made her feel curious and warm inside. Maybe, Daisy thought, the ocean has a secret to share tonight. And with that, she smiled, her heart full of kindness and wonder, and began to swim toward the glowing light, ready to see what the night might bring. Daisy swam closer to the glowing mist, her curiosity twinkling like the stars above. The song grew clearer, a melody so soft it felt like a warm embrace. As she touched the edge little seal lay on a bed of soft coral, her eyes wide with worry. "Hello," Daisy said softly, her voice a gentle ripple in the water. "Why aren't you asleep?" The seal looked up, her big brown eyes filled with tears. "I can't find my way back to my mother," she whispered, her voice trembling. Daisy's heart swelled with kindness. She swam closer and began to sing her lullaby, the melody echoing through the grotto. The song was like a warm blanket, wrapping around the seal and soothing her fears. As Daisy sang, the anemones glowed brighter, their light dancing in time with her voice. One by one, other sea creatures drifted into the grotto, drawn by the soothing song. A school of fish floated in, their scales shimmering softly, and a sea turtle settled on the floor, his eyes drifting closed. Even the coral seemed to sway to the rhythm, releasing tiny bubbles that rose like sleepy sighs to the surface. As Daisy finished her song, the grotto was filled with the gentle sounds of sleeping creatures. The seal smiled, her eyes closing contentedly. "Thank you, Daisy," she murmured, her voice sleepy. "I'll find my mother in the morning." Daisy smiled, her heart full of warmth. She looked around at the peaceful scene, the soft glow of the anemones, and the gentle sway of the water. She felt her own eyelids growing heavy, the lullaby echoing in her mind. The mist began to stir, its edges curling softly. "It's time to go home, Daisy," it whispered, its voice like a gentle wave. Daisy nodded, knowing it was time to return. She swam back through the mist, the water feeling like a warm bath around her. As she emerged, the ocean seemed quieter, the moonlight shining brightly above. She swam towards her cave, her fin swaying slowly. Inside, she settled into her cozy bed of seaweed, her treasures glimmering softly in the dark. The lullaby still played in her mind, and she smiled, feeling the ocean's blanket of stars wrapping around her. With a contented sigh, Daisy closed her eyes, ready to drift off to sleep, carrying the magic of the night in her heart. As Daisy swam back toward her cave, the moonlight above cast a shimmering path across the water, guiding her home. The ocean's waves cradled her gently, their soft rhythm a lullaby that echoed the tune she had sung earlier. The water around her seemed to glow with the faint remnants of the magical mist, leaving a trail of sparkling droplets in her wake. Upon reaching her cave, Daisy settled into her cozy bed of soft seaweed, surrounded by her treasured collection of pearls, shiny pebbles, and the warm glow of jellyfish lanterns. The familiar sights brought her comfort, each treasure a reminder of her underwater adventures. The anemones outside her cave swayed softly in the current, their gentle movement a soothing dance in the dim light. As she rested, the ocean's melody lingered in her mind, a gentle hum that blended with the sound of the waves. Daisy felt the warmth of the water envelop her, soft blanket wrapping around her. Her eyelids grew heavy, and the treasures around her began to blur, their glint and glow diminishing as sleep approached. The ocean's lullaby grew softer, a quiet whisper of waves and the distant call of a night bird. Daisy's breathing slowed, her heart filled with the contentment of a day well lived. The stars above twinkled through the water's surface, their light a gentle sparkle in the darkness. As she drifted off to sleep, Daisy felt the ocean rocking her gently, each wave a tender embrace. The world around her faded into the quiet of the night, leaving only the peaceful rhythm of the sea. And with that, Daisy closed her eyes, her heart at rest.